Bought this electric heater on Amazon around the holidays, Black Friday deal. Thing is it's supposed to be able to operate from an internal thermostat and controls, and also an external thermostat. However, the thing is when I went to fire it up the first time, this switch right here, it's the switch that says heater thermostat, external thermostat. When I flipped it to external thermostat, this switch, which was this guy right here, it quit working. It pretty much blew up. It also blew the breaker, and I couldn't figure out, what the issue was. Every time I try to use the external thermostat, I have an issue of either the heater doesn't work or the fuse at the breaker, it goes. I got a new one from Granger, installed that, and while I was installing it, I'm looking at the diagram over here, and let's see, what I noticed was line 1 was connected to the switch, and line 2 is connected to line 2 here. The diagram it says line 2 is supposed to go to the switch, and line 1 is supposed to go to this line here. So okay, wiring it according to the drawing, I'm still not getting the result I want. It doesn't show here, but it shows on the drawing this should be jumpered here as well, not just L1. It showed L, or thermostat 2 to L2, and then also going to the switch, also going down here. It's a little odd. At the end result, I found what's going to work best is run your hard line from your thermostat to the main power end instead of hooking it up to this thermostat connection side. If you just set the power to run off of or set the switch to run off of just power, connect the thermostat to your L1 and 2, ground it, okay, if we come over here to our external thermostat, turn it till it clicks. See the light powering on. I can hear the heat or the fan motor. And then if you turn the thermostat back down, power back out. And it's still on the same breaker as before, all that. See, fires it up, pretty much the same. Once it reaches the temperature, it'll cut the power, it'll control the unit the same way. It's just not wired up exactly the way they show, but it's the only way I can think of to quickly hook up an external thermostat without trying to completely figure out where the wiring's wrong on this unit. So as you can see, you get your L1, L2, your ground hooked up. It's pumping out pretty decent heat quickly. You've got your different settings. You can, set it for maximum, I guess, and then control it with the thermostat, or, set it for the lowest. This still works, still controls the fan speed and all that. After cleaning it up a little bit, so the wiring comes in the back, hit the ground, pick the black and white, L1 and 2, and that's going back to the thermostat where it's going to control, and then I'll have the option to also control manually here. But that's about the only way I can think to, quickly, efficiently get around the wiring issues, or whatever the issue is going wrong with this guy. So, yeah. I would stick with just powering this block. Forget about that, because at this point I don't even trust the labels on some of this stuff. I don't know, it just seemed like the switch was even like backwards from what it's showing. I don't know, a little odd, but at the end of the day, it works. I'll be able to mount it up at the ceiling. I know it looks terrible right now. This is a huge work in progress, but just wanted to get this stuff out of the way before other stuff gets done. But there it is. Hopefully that'll help you. You know, if you want to use an external thermostat and not just have to use the manual control, you'll be able to turn this on either here or